Baby, I started a live stream. People are gonna hear you snoring. Hey everyone, who's in here? I don't know if anybody's in here yet. I'm gonna turn my fan off. Shut up! Hey, you guys, knock it off. You look watery. Your eyes look watery a little bit. I'm hurting a lot. You are? You're live. Hey Kim, how are you doing?
You could go out, but
Matthew is sleeping. We're trying to get him awake for the live stream, but we'll see. How's your day going, Kim? How was your 4th of July? Where's Scooter at? Is he putting the kids to bed? It's really hot in this room. I need to open the windows. Oh, good. Yeah, me too. It's been a crazy, long, exhausting day. And let me tell you, my pain level is really high right now. So sorry if I'm kind of not upbeat, but I thought Scooter stays up till like 2 in the morning. What's up with that, Scooter? Saying we're lightweights, And you're over there tired. Are you okay, babe? Yeah, we had one of the kids' baseball games today. They won, which is awesome. Nico's game. And
he's in first place.
He's in first place, so he's going to the playoffs. We'll see what the schedule is, which is really exciting. He's pretty stoked about it. But it was really hot today, and excuse my nose, allergies blowing my nose, but it's been a tough day. My pain level has been really, really, really bad. Right? Matt and Scoot need to wake up. He's trying. He's really trying. But I wanted to, I don't know, maybe play some Let's Mingle. Really, Ray? Did not need to know that info. Whoa, way too much info. 4th of July was good. Went to my mom's and she had like a little barbecue and we just hung out. A lot of not too much family there. A lot of my family was in New Mexico. So, but it was fun. Good family hangout. What did you guys do?
Celebrate Friends Day.
Oh, they don't do that, huh?
Celebrate Friends Day.
Friends Day? Do you guys do, huh? What'd you say, babe? Can you open the window? It's like super hot in here. I'm like,
I don't know why you turn off the fan.
well, 'cause it's loud. You can hear it really loud on the live stream.
How long you left the water room for?
They just moved it, so like a half hour. Watering the grass. Our grass is like the worst it's been all year. I mean, it's not that bad, but usually our grass is really green, but not this year. Letting the kids take care of it, which I don't know if that's a mistake or not. You know what? Look who's here. Come in, babe. You have to scoot closer. Or pull it over there a little bit. He's awake.
I'm alive.
Who's in here? Is it just you, Kim? Is Ray? Are you still in here? Who is in here watching us?
We're watching you. Who is it? Hey, it's Kim. Hi, Kim. Oh, sleeping so good. I'm tired. We have like no energy for this.
I'm so sorry. We're just like, like drained couple right now.
I was actually sleeping. But it's time to get up.
Shoot.
What?
We forgot to stop by and get Donovan's charger and sweater.
Oops. That's alright. He'll live. All we have to do is grab him from his phone. And he doesn't even need his charger. So what's going on? It's like, what are we doing here? Just texting on our phone?
No, I'm so sorry. I have to answer this real quick.
We are just texting. We invite you guys to watch us text and complain about being tired, apparently. That's what we do here now at this channel. We talk about being tired. I wonder how many people we can get just talking about how tired they are. The other day I was so tired, I had a dream about sleeping. I was in my bed just grabbing my pillow, laying down, enjoying it.
Hey! How are you doing? Thanks for coming in.
What up?
Oh, you had one more bite, huh?
Yeah.
It's gonna be gone.
No, I had more.
Oh, okay. Sorry, we are so drained, but you know what? Well, I'm like tired, but I'm also in like excruciating pain. But you know what? We're not gonna talk about that. We're gonna try and have a lot of fun. Drive away from.
Is that why your eyes are water? Is because you're kind of tempted to cry, Mom?
Do you guys allow networking? And go for it. Go for it.
Oh,
Network if you want. That's cool.
Just about to say.
Yes, my eyes are watering probably because I'm in
Hello, Zinnia.
a lot of pain. Hey, Chris.
Hi, Crystal.
Thanks for coming in. Sorry I didn't stop by. We will be there tomorrow.
Oh, we're 5 away from 720. Is that our subscribers? 720 subscribers?
No, she is.
Oh, wow.
So-
Congratulations.
So she wants to know if she can network, and I said go for it.
Network all you want. Do what you gotta do, girl.
Go
Get people-
support each other. That's cool with me.
Get those people to come in and watch us talk about being tired and being old.
No, I'm not.
That's what we
Like
do.
I said, I'm not tired. It's my leg pain is like ridiculous at the moment. So you want to play some Let's Mingle? Let's Mingle, bro.
Good.
Go ahead.
We're gonna let Tanisha handle the cards today.
I know, Ray. Donovan's voice is changing a lot. He's getting older. Okay, so the first question is,
James.
what are some small things that make your day better?
Coffee.
Sleep. Is that a small thing?
Sleep is actually a
A big
necessity.
thing.
You actually sleep 1/3 of your life.
That's
I'd
all
say
that's on
sleep
my
is probably the
mind.
biggest thing you can do besides being awake.
Chocolate. I could have
Chocolate?
chocolate every day.
Chocolate
Just
coffee.
a little piece of chocolate. I'd be so happy.
That's a small thing usually.
Mhm.
Chocolate or coffee?
Both.
Chocolate
What is your
coffee.
guys's? Chocolate. See? That's what I'm talking about. Chocolate is the way to go. I love me some chocolate.
Yes.
Scoot. Yes, wake up. Tell him.
You know what else is a very small thing that I think gets me through my day is my animals, my pets. They're just so happy to see me, especially the naughtiest dog we've ever had. Her name is Jade. She's horrible. She takes food off the counter. She tears everything up. She grabs tools. She doesn't even use them. She just tears them apart. Like I can understand if she like nailed some stuff together or something. She doesn't.
So I had two boxes of the Quest cookies, because I'm off and on keto, but anyways, I bought them and she took the boxes off of my shelf in the kitchen, took them outside, and devoured, like ripped up all of the bags that the cookies were in and ate all my cookies, guys, and they were like $8 a box, and there was only 4 cookies in there.
Yeah.
I was so ticked off.
Dogs.
She's ridiculous, but we still love her.
Yeah, she ate a whole thing of other things too. But let's move on to the next one.
See, pets, I know you love your pets. I know, because you talk about your pets all the time and how that dog was mean, or that person was mean to your little dog and you almost beat him up.
Okay, how?
Hey, Delee. Hi, Lee.
So Lee, how you
How
doing?
you doing? Thanks for coming in. We're playing Let's Mingle. So,
We're mingling.
what are some small things that make your day better? So, there's coffee. Ooh, coffee, yes. Honey, jack, and ginger in a tall glass. Ooh, yeah, that sounds really good right now, actually.
I've never had that.
But it sounds really good. Might have to try it. Some coffee, yeah. Matthew said coffee. Shower, my only time I'm alone and it's quiet. Yeah. Even then, my
That's a
kids
good
are
one. Bathroom
bugging me
time.
when I'm in the shower. Like, I feel like it sounds like there's elephants in my house when I'm taking a shower. It's ridiculous. They
Ba-
like to mess around.
Bathroom time is a sacred place.
Matthew,
I'd say that's a huge thing, Kim. I wouldn't call bathroom time a small thing, Kim. I'd call it probably one of the bigger things in life.
Aww, a kiss from hubby. I love kisses from my hubby too.
See, when I give my wife a kiss, it's not a small thing either.
Oh my god.
It's a big thing. Anyway, next question.
Yeah, next question.
How important is it for individuals in a relationship to maintain their own separate identity?
Can you guys thumbs up too for me, please?
Yeah, and subscribe or whatever. Like us. Oh, you guys got to see some of the cool
Yeah, they
happenings we
don't
had
leave you alone.
in New Mexico. It was a great trip. It was really nice. Then I came back and went back to work, but man, it was fun.
It was
I
a
had
lot of fun.
s'mores. I told the story of La Cabrona. If you haven't heard about La Cabrona, it's horrifying. Anyway.
Donovan, Nico, come here. Lila wants to say hi.
Anyway.
Lila is on here. Say hi. She's saying where
There are
the
a couple
boys
of
are.
kids.
Say
Look,
hi,
it's
Lee.
our
Say hi.
baseball stars.
Come here. Come and say hi, Lee. She's on here.
Yeah,
She wants to
Lila's
say
on
hi.
Leila.
Yeah.
Leila, your cousin.
Lila, your cousin.
Hi.
Say hi.
Yeah.
Get in here. You gotta get in here.
Yo, what's up,
Look,
man?
group moment.
Get over here and say hi.
Debit or credit?
All right. Well, they don't want to say hi.
Okay.
He doesn't want to say hi.
Here he comes.
Ow.
Hi.
The star of the show.
I don't want to show my face because I'm ugly.
Oh my God, you are so not ugly. Quit it.
I want to say you're ugly.
All right. So, where are the okay? We are opposite, so it is highly important. I agree. I am completely opposite from my husband. There's a lot like he's just completely different, and I think that's what makes us such a great couple.
Yeah, I also think it's very important to.
Ray said to tell her hi too.
Hi, Ray.
Hi.
Yeah, don't forget about Ray.
Look. Yeah, he was actually making up a scary story on the what? How do you say it?
The Cabrona. Yeah, she's
Come on, Nico.
like the Llorona, just a little different. You'd have to go camping. It's a camping story. I can't spill the beans on this one.
Yeah, and I say the Lorena because I'm white and I don't know how to say it correctly, so the Lorena. But you know what? I'll tell you guys a story. Okay, my grandma, we camp on my grandma's property, and she's had it since she was little. And the houses are like falling apart. What are they called?
They're called adobes.
Yeah, they're adobes, but they're like really old and falling apart. And so when she was staying there, she had her kids, and it was pouring rain, and she had her kids in a separate room with her aunts, and she was in one room while it was pouring rain, and she heard someone crying, like a little kid crying, and she could hear it. Like it sounded like what? It sounded like for real crying. So she went and checked on all her kids, and she asked, "Well, is Virgil in here?" And she's like, "Yeah, he's in here." And then the next morning, her auntie goes, "Hey, did you hear that kid crying? Was Jesse outside in the rain?" So I think they heard the Lorena.
Yes, the Lorena was definitely on the hunt that night, but she didn't want any of them badass kids. I'll tell you that. But yes, like even when it comes to watching movies and stuff like that, we totally completely disagree. Like I like geek type movies. Like I would like geek stuff when it was really geeky. Nobody liked it. I was like, oh, anime is so cool, Dragon Ball and Neon Genesis and all these cool things, and everyone else was just like, really, dude? Hell, I don't know. They was watching Boys in the Hood and shit, and I was over trying to read a Spider-Man comic, but I also watched Boys in the Hood too, so I kind of, enjoyed both sides of that fence.
So
anyway,
Kim wrote something.
Oh, what she said? Huge. You have to be who you are so you can be that much better for your spouse. We love things together, and we appreciate each other's time alone to do what they love.
Yeah.
Very true, Kim.
Mm-hmm.
It is huge.
I agree. Like we do things that he likes, and we do things that
We'll let
I
her.
like.
We'll take turns on
So
the cards.
Matthew's gonna read all the comments, and I'll just read the cards. Okay?
No, we'll take turns.
No, we won't.
We'll take turns. We have to be separate identities.
Okay. Do you believe in love at first sight? How about in soulmates?
Yes, the first time I saw Cindy Crawford, I knew it was love.
Oh my God.
I was about 9 years old. She hasn't returned any of my calls, but Cindy, if you're out there, I love you, girl.
Babe,
Almost as much as my wife.
Really?
Almost. Like
Wow.
there's like
he's sleeping on the couch.
there's like
tonight,
you,
guys.
and then my wife's like
Cold.
way out there.
Babe.
But yes, Cindy
You
Crawford.
need to tell Scooter to wake up.
Oh no, let him sleep. Scooter, get some sleep, man.
Oh, you're so nice.
You need your rest. You need your beauty sleep, bro. So do I. It's my time.
So I believe in love at first sight. I fell in love with my hunty right away.
Yeah, right. Don't follow her. She didn't even return my calls. It was like, no, I'm not calling that knucklehead again. It's because I was into Dragon Ball Z.
No, I don't believe.
She knew.
I think
She
you have to
could
get
see
to
right
know.
through the facade.
Okay, what is Senia? Is that right?
Senia.
Senia.
Yes.
I'm gonna get that right.
Soulmates. Do you believe in soulmates?
Mm, yeah, you're my soulmate.
I
I
think we're
truly
soulmates.
believe we're soulmates.
See, what I think it is when it comes to the whole soulmates thing, I think, like I don't know, if you followed any of our other live streams, which I believe you ladies have, I know Kim, you've heard me talk about it. The whole
Sania.
Sania.
Sorry. I'm gonna
Sania.
write that down and like imprint it in my head.
Sania.
I
That's a
love
very
your
pretty
name.
name.
I told
Beautiful.
my cousin to name his kid by.
We're stealing names on here.
I love it.
We'll have another Kim run around here soon. But
Sania.
anyway, I'm getting off. I'm
Okay,
getting off course
sorry.
here. Soulmates. What I think, there's energy in us, and I believe when it comes to a soulmate, I think you found a piece of yourself in someone else, and you're attracted to that, and you stick together, and you just are soulmates.
Do you
Like that.
truly
Yeah,
believe we're soulmates? I do.
kind of. I mean, you kind of completion. You
I
complete each other.
complete him.
Yes. Where I'm naughty, she is good.
So you didn't read.
Ooh, what else?
You haven't read some.
Someone. Oh, no worries. Oh, someone who completes you. Exactly,
I
Kim.
didn't.
Exactly.
I didn't, but it happened to me with my husband.
And our souls connect. Yes, very true. Very true. Your souls all meet up in one happy place. The internet. No,
Oh
anyway,
boy.
ooh, it's a good one. Scooter, it's a good one. You're missing.
Scooter, come on. We're waiting for you to write that.
Yeah, I came all the way from New Mexico. I only slept a couple hours, and I do all this just to talk to Scooter.
Just for scoots.
Anyway, get some sleep. What's a typical day in your life like? A typical day in your life. What is a typical day in your life?
My typical day in my life is laying around
Yelling
and
at the
putting
kids.
ice on my back.
Get to school. Do your chores, or
Yeah,
I
I'm
hear it
late
all.
from my
I'm
bed
trying to sleep.
while he's trying to sleep, and I'm bossing my kids around and kind of trying to keep an eye on them. But most of the time, I'm just laying down with ice.
Yeah, and a typical day in my life. Wow, typical. I wake up. I read the news. Kind of get caught up with current events. Jump in the shower. Oh, I eat. Jump in the shower. Get ready for work. Go to work. Get off work. Sit down. Watch. I either watch a couple hours of TV or I'll game for a little while. Sleep. Do it all
He's a
again.
gamer.
I am. I'm a geek. I'm a geek. I watch Stranger Things.
But no, like at
Or
night when he
Spider-Man.
goes to work, I'll like
Star
hang out and
Wars.
watch movies with the boys, and I do go to their baseball games and stuff. But
Yeah.
I try to hang out with them as much as possible. I'm just like more into like hanging out with the family. The lonely.
Kim lives in the loony house. Maybe
loony
dropping
house?
pianos on each other and running through the hallway through different doors like Scooby Doo.
Sometimes our house is crazy too. Our kids are kind of out of control.
Yeah.
Teenagers.
Yeah.
But
But we feel you.
that's typical.
Typical. I mean, I don't think it would be normal not to have those issues. I mean, could you imagine though if your kids listened to everything you said? It just there'd be no
It'd be
spice in
weird.
life. There'd be no reason to live really. Everything would be perfect.
They're like robots.
What am I doing here? Oh, it's your turn. It's her turn.
Okay.
I gotta share the spotlight.
What is one area in your life where you feel like something is missing?
One area of my life, sleep,
Sleep is a big thing for him. He hardly gets any sleep.
pillows.
He only gets a few hours, and he tries to spend as much time as he can with us before he goes to work. Kim wrote, babe.
Oh, she did. What she say? Wake up, shower, feed kids, teach kids, feed kids, chores, laundry, feed kids, get kids in the showers, bed, spend time with Scoot, and sleep.
Sounds like a very busy day.
It's non-stop, but not bad for a typical day.
Sania, what is your busy day? Or what is your day like?
What's your day like, Crystal? I know you're out there. I know
Yeah.
you're creeping on us. I need to know.
Delilah, what is your day like?
What's happening out there in Crystal Land?
Crystal's very busy trying to get her shop up and running.
Ooh.
Okay, read.
But yeah, I feel you. I feel you, Kim. The life of a mother. My
It's
turn.
very busy.
Yes, it is. I was a mother
I'm
too for a while.
I'm fortunate because my kids are older, so they do a lot on their own.
You know, I'll have to tell you guys about the Mr. Mom in me one day. It was a very Scooby-licious time.
Scoot! Scooter's on here.
More time with family. Yes, time with family.
When I was in a wheelchair
perfect.
and everything, he was mom and dad.
Yeah,
And when I was in rehab because of my back.
yeah, she was gone for like 2 months. And it was just me here.
And so, yes,
All we
he
ate
did.
was pot pies and ramen noodles.
He
No,
worked,
I'm just playing.
he took care of the house, he
Yeah.
took care of the kids, he took care of me.
It's great times.
He was, like, amazing.
Yeah, that's.
He's alive, right?
Ooh,
Scooter's alive.
Did Kim throw some electrical lightning bolts at him?
Right?
Here you go, wake up! Oh. Anyway, next question. See, I knew once I said it was a good one, Scooter, but it's like the secret password, the password to wake him up is the good one.
We have
Anyway,
a new friend in here.
here's a good one. Dustin Luongo, hi, how are you doing? We're playing Let's Mingle.
We're doing great. I hope you're doing good.
Oh, I'm doing fantastic. I was tired, but now not so
Anyway,
tired.
he likes hanging out with you guys.
He's hungry for cereal. What kind of cereal, Scooter? Huh? Lucky Charms?
What is your...
I'm more of a Fruity Pebbles kind of guy. Fruity Pebbles is my favorite kind of cereal.
I...
Fruity Pebbles, man. Can never go wrong. Especially when it's like at the end and all you get is that dust. Oh, delicious.
I don't really like cereal. I mean, I haven't ate cereal in like years, so I don't really know.
Honey Nut Cheerios with banana. Honey Nut Cheerios with banana. Oh my god, change your life. Whatever my wife will get me, huh? Awesome.
Kim,
Yeah.
just get him some good cereal.
Give him some grape nuts, kid. Maybe not. Anyway. Next question.
Yep,
You ready?
go
Okay.
baby. Cocoa Pebbles. Ooh, that's good. I love chocolate.
Cocoa
Those are
Pebbles
good.
is really good. Wait, I did that one. It's your turn. It's her turn.
Oh, it is?
Yes, Cocoa Pebbles. Also delicious.
Is there anything
'Cause
you
it turns to
consider
chocolate milk.
absolutely unforgivable? Cheating,
Oh, jeez.
lying. I was talking to Matthew about this the other day.
Cheating and lying. Oh.
If you
Yes.
cheat on me, it's done. It's no coming back. It's
Yeah, so as you can see, I haven't cheated or lied. Because I'm still here.
see cheating, right, Kim? Cheating's huge.
Wow. It's like every one of these card games has that question. What is
Cheating's
unforgivable?
like, I think death. Jesus.
Cheating, just die. That's all it means. Death, yes, death is unforgivable, especially if you do it yourself. I mean, not even God forgives you for that one. Holy shoot! You're like, you're not going to the pearly gates today, but unforgivable.
let's see.
I'd say.
Ooh, Reese's Puff cereal. Now you're talking.
You want to know what's
That's
really
wrong.
unforgivable, but is like a minor thing, is when somebody puts back this much of the damn milk, and they put it back.
Who
You
does
can't
that?
eat your cereal, man.
I don't do that.
Yeah.
My kids do that.
My
all
kids
the
do that
time.
all the time. They'll put like this much milk.
And then you're all
back.
excited because you see.
You wake up,
like,
yeah. You see the gallon, and you're like,
And then you go get
"Ooh."
your cereal, and then you go get the milk, and
you're
you're
like,
like,
who did this?
"Are you serious?"
Good.
That's like the worst.
Yeah, it's hard to talk to people when they're dead. Scoot, you know.
See, it must be a kid thing.
You can always get a medium. You know, you could pay me, and I could be a medium for you. I could tell you what they're gonna say. I'm actually a medium. If you ever.
Oh,
interested.
he thinks.
Anyway. Ooh.
This is a good one.
It's a good one. I don't know, man. Like all these card games have the same questions, but do we
But
play
they're
this?
fun.
I think we already played this one, didn't we?
We played some of them, yeah.
Anyway.
But I mixed all the cards up, so.
Oh, she mixed them up, so now we're getting them same questions in different order. Ooh, I like this one better. Have you have you ever felt insecure in a relationship?
Yes.
Have you ever felt insecure in a relationship?
I have.
I don't think I've ever have.
But he's never been in like
See, the
a
secret,
very long relationship.
the secret to a
Besides
good
me.
relationship is don't get into one until you're old and nobody else wants you, and then you just settle down, and
You were not even old.
then you can get away with anything because she's old too.
Really?
I'm just playing, but yeah, get out there, live a little, and once you see what life's like, you know who you are as a person. I think that's the best time to settle down into a relationship. Get out there, mess up a little, get to know different people, but mostly get to know who you are. And then you'll never feel insecure like me. What do we got? Yes, Kim. You're a beautiful person, Kim, just by talking to you. I mean, beauty is a lot of things, and it's not just, I mean, the cover of a book. It's
The inside.
it's all things. It's the smell of the book. I love the way books smell. I don't know what it is, man. The print, the ink. I don't know. Is that the paper or the ink that smells that way? How? I don't know.
I do too.
It
I
smells
think
good.
that's why I like books, but I never read them.
Yes, Dustin. The milk thing, man. Just unforgivable. Completely, utterly unforgivable. Of course, you wouldn't feel insecure, Scoot, because you're a cool dude.
Okay, is it my turn?
It's Tanisha's turn to kind of run the show.
Tanisha's turn. How do you spell Tanisha, huh? Can you guys get it right? Guarantee you won't get it right. Okay, have you ever resented me?
Have I ever resented you? Wow, yeah.
I don't know. I guess it would just be mean.
See, now, I have this thing on my toe. It got smashed. Okay, this was very recent. My toe got smashed all to hell. I was at work and I think it was like a bucket or something. And I dropped it on my foot and it just smashed the hell out of it. And I'm over here, just relaxing, just kind of waking up for the day. And she comes over here and she just grabs my feet and starts how you pop people's toes. I don't know if you ever had your toes pop like your hands, but you just get them and you just kind of go. And it could feel good in a different dimension where your toe isn't smashed all to hell. But when your toe is smashed and someone grabs it and just smashes it even more, you kind of resent them.
I didn't know. I felt really bad afterwards.
You I hope you eat some soup and it burns your tongue, kind of.
Ooh, this is a good
Kind
one.
of thing.
Let's see, what did people writing? Kim, that's just because you saw it on my intro, huh? Cheater.
Scooter's almost got it right. 10-ish, eh?
Kim got it right. She did good.
Yeah.
Good job, Kim.
It's funny, I mean, Tanisha is usually a name for a more, I'd say, different culture. Anyway, I was sitting there and I was eating with my family, and they go, "Oh, and hey," I was like, "Yeah, I met a nice girl. Her name's Tanisha," and they all look at me and I'm like, "Yes, Tanisha." And they're like, "Oh, wow." And then my young cousin, she looks at me, she goes, "Is she black?" I was like, just her booty, just she got that big old woo. But no. Anyhow, Tanisha.
Really? I'm gonna have to watch it. I did not know that.
Yes, it is
Scooter.
definitely
All my life, everybody like I'll meet people and I'll be talking to them on the phone. They're like, "Are you black?" I'm like, "No." If you saw me, I'm like the whitest black person ever.
Yes, but yes, it was great. It was great. Great times. Anyway, next question. We did? We answered that last question?
No. What was it?
Hell, I don't know.
Alright, let's just go on.
Are we moving on?
Yeah, let's just
Does
move
anyone
on.
even remember the last? Should we rewind?
I want to watch it.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Good times. Anyway, what gives your life meaning? What gives your life meaning?
My family.
Family. That's true. I mean, honestly, without my family, I really wouldn't have. Because like I said, you just kind of live your life. You get older. I was talking to the kids in, New Mexico. I had 3 of these youngsters in front of me, and I told them, life doesn't have much meaning until you're sitting in front of younger people and you're telling them all the mistakes you made. Then it all starts to make sense. You're like, oh, I lived my life to kind of hopefully point these kids in the right direction.
Mm-hmm. Very true.
But yes.
Yeah, see? Yep, I agree, Kim, 100%.
Yes. I don't know, Zinnia. Sorry, I'm butchering that name. I think once I get too old and I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be changing my diaper man. I don't want to be, can you get the remote off the couch for me, man? I mean, I want to go when there's still a little left in the tank. That's how I feel about it.
Yeah, Dustin said his mom used to pop his toes.
Ooh. Yeah, the whole popping toes thing.
It kind of hurts, to be quite honest.
It hurts, but it feels good too. But
it's like a like a pain, but then it like feels good afterwards.
It's a release, kind of.
He does it to me, but I think when you're expecting it, it's not as bad. But when they just come up and do it, that's like
especially when your toe is smashed like jelly. My toe actually looks like jelly.
Oh my gosh!
I can hear it squishing in my shoe.
Ew! No, sir.
It's horrible.
Okay, it's my turn.
Oh, it's Tanisha's turn. Tenny shoes turn.
Tenny shoe. That's what my aunt calls me, and I call her Penhead instead of Aunt Penny. All right.
Depression. That's tough, Zinnia. I think everybody has kind of that moment in life where they just feel absolutely depressed. And I felt that way till I, met the old wifey here, and I hope everything can work out for you, and you can get out of that funk, because life, just breathing and the sun on your face and the sounds and the smells of life are amazing, underrated things. So
depression runs in my family very badly. I get really depressed. So
yeah, there was a couple months of my life there where I was just drinking a lot, and it was tough. I mean, you have to find value in things that you think have no value.
I think
all that's for real, they have the most value, and that is probably yourself. I mean, without you, there is nothing. Right?
It's true, and I think you're a beautiful person, and I love watching your videos. Like, you're so funny, and like every time I watch you, you're just like a upbeat person, and like you actually make my day. So I do appreciate that, and I love watching you put your makeup and do your makeup tutorials. Even though I don't comment all the time, I do watch your videos, and I love them. So hopefully that means something.
Look, Scooter pops Kim's toes. Good job, Scooter.
Oh Lord.
Oh, have you started reading the book?
No, but you know what? I'm going to. I've just been really busy, but I did think about it.
Yeah, we were in New Mexico till last Thursday, and then we just been running around like crazy.
Can you write the name on here so then I can screenshot it? Write the name on the comments. I'll screenshot it.
Yeah, you said it on the last comment section.
I know. I'll screenshot it right now, and then I'll.
That's why I can't make those kind of promises about books, Scooter. I'll watch a movie.
Scooter.
Is there a movie? I'll watch the movie.
Scooter. I suck. I'm sorry. What? Is it your turn?
Go ahead. Oh, she's picking my nose.
No, you.
That's when you know you've been married too long, when your wife just grabs your nose and starts digging in it.
What are you too? Whoa, this is a good one.
Oh,
What
now
are
she's saying
you too hard on yourself for?
what am I too hard on myself for?
Hi, baby.
Messing up at work. Jesus.
Oh, he's
You know?
so hard on himself.
Oh, good Lord. I mess something up at work and I go crazy. Even, my supervisor, he'll come in and I'll yell at him for messing up my truck. I'll be like, hey, no,
and tell your
man,
brother
it
to
ain't
turn
going
water
like that,
off,
bro. You ain't going to load my truck that way. And I'll kick him out of my truck. I've kicked my supervisor out of my truck probably 4 times. And he's the supervisor. And I'll tell him, get out of there. He gets a little antsy and a little upset, but get the hell out of my truck, bro. I got this.
Okay, I'm screenshotting it.
The code of the extraordinary mind. She lives next to an extraordinary mind, Scooter. Ha.
Where's Walter's brush?
It should be in the camping gear.
Which one?
Just look
In the
camping
Adidas
gear.
bag.
An
Yeah.
Adidas?
Mm-hmm.
No, you took everything out of it.
No, there should be some stuff in there. I didn't take everything out.
You're like
Go
that
look.
mean. You're like that mean.
Are you reading everything, babe? Being hard on my kids. Yeah, that's a big one.
Yeah, I talk to my kids a lot about that. Mike, you may think I'm hard on you, but I would never do anything that's going to hurt you. I'll never tell you anything that's going to lead you in the wrong direction. And I tell them a lot of times, when you get older, you're going to thank me. You're going to say, thank you, Dad, for being hard on me. Thank you for really teaching me about society. It's not just lollipops and rainbows, man. It's sewers
And he always says that
Garbage.
if he's the meanest person they've ever met, then what?
Then I did my job as a father.
Yeah.
They'd be like, oh, that son of a biscuit done told me all kinds of crazy things in my life. And, my boss, who's very PC these days, I mean, not my boss, but I'm
Stop,
sure.
don't
Ah,
You have Balto's hair in your nose, like
I was saving
long
that.
Balto hair.
I was snorting Balto's hair.
God, that would have made my nose
She's
all
on to me.
itchy. So, Dustin,
I was cleaning him up like a vacuum.
dude, love making people laugh. I love that. Like, that's one thing I miss about working. If I wasn't in pain so much, like, that was like my biggest thing. I would come home and tell you stories all the time. Because I worked at the credit union and I also worked for banks and I was a manager and but my biggest thing was dealing with people and if they were grumpy when they came to get money or deposit or whatever, my goal was to make them smile or laugh before they left in that short period of time. And that made my day. I loved that. I truly, truly did. That was that made me so happy. Go ahead.
Looks like it's my turn. Whoa.
Is it a good one?
It's a great one. What's your favorite way to show affection? What is your favorite way to show affection? I'd say listening. Actually listening. Not just hearing someone, but listening to them. How many people just go through life and you go to them and you're like, dude, I'm having all these problems, and you're talking to them, and then they're like, yeah, well, tomorrow will be a better day, and you have to actually listen to these people. No one will ever know truly how you feel, and no one will ever truly know what you're going through because they're not you. So just sometimes listening to someone and just letting them air it out is, I think, the best way to show that you care.
I listen to him a lot. He calls and vents to me.
Oh, I complain all the time. Like, I'm upset. Damn near tears.
But I think it helps him. I really do. I think venting helps.
The
what?
blended bunch.
No.
Hello,
yeah,
blended
listen.
bunch.
Hello. Hey, how you doing?
So true, Scooter. And hugs are great, Kim. But yes, that's also what a lot of times that's what I tell my kids, Scooter, is I tell them, if as a father, as as a family member in general, you want the next generation to be better than the current. So I hope they have a bigger house, better car, and a better basement, so I can live in their basement. Hopefully
And
something with a
open.
pool.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna go in their house. We're gonna open all
Oh,
their cabinets, leave them open, and then we're gonna go to the fridge, eat everything, and then we're gonna leave all of their lights on.
no, we're not gonna eat. We're just gonna eat the good stuff. We're gonna.
Oh yeah, all the good stuff.
Like I'm gonna eat all Nico's blueberries.
And then we're not gonna cover it up, and
No,
that's in the fridge.
yeah,
No,
we're just gonna
we
throw
just
it.
don't do that.
No,
And
leave all the lights on.
yeah.
We won't even flush the toilet. That's what
And
we're
if the air
doing.
conditioning
And I'm gonna
on,
pee on the seat. That's right.
if the air conditioning's on, we're gonna open all their windows, cause that's what they do to us. So
Oh, Willie. Yeah, Broncos stinks like champions. Woo! 3-time champions. That's
okay,
so it's 3 times stinky when it comes to Bronco championships.
Willie, we have a Twitter account, and it is just Life with the Mestas Family. So go follow us, so that way you can see when we're going live. But thank you for coming in.
And look, Dustin broke his toe one time. That's a tough break there, literally. I mean, kind of needed your toes. You lose balance. Long, slow kisses. Bow chicka wow wow. Is that what you call it, Scooter? Bow chicka wow wow. Is that how you you take her to a nice restaurant? You're like, hey baby, it's time for some bow chicka wow wow. I don't know if I could do that with a straight face, Scoot.
I'm just
I call it
curious,
the
what are all
sloppy
these
floppy.
apples that you guys are putting up? Am I like missing something? I don't know what the apples stand for.
The apples stand for
Hi. Hello, how you
life,
doing?
I guess.
I don't know what apples stand for. Okay, go.
It stands for the company, Apple.
Ooh,
Is it your turn? I think it's her turn. It's
I don't
Tanisha's turn. Yes, Willie. Go Broncos. And Rockies. And Nuggets are going to go to the finals this year, too. And the Avalanche will win the title as well. We're going to win all major sporting.
Okay.
And I hope we beat Carolina again.
Oh, means connected. Subscribe. I'm learning something. You guys are so awesome. Okay. What personality trait do you value most, and which do you dislike the most?
What was that?
Seriously?
I missed it. I was reading the
What
comments.
personality trait do you value most, and which do you dislike the most?
Personality trait. My favorite personality trait is someone that can laugh at a joke. Someone that could take constructive criticism. And what I dislike is the opposite of those things.
Wait, what does that mean? Have y'all seen all this weird stuff going on at Walmart? Are you talking
Really,
about
there's
people
always
eating
something
the
going
ice
on at
cream?
Walmart, dude.
Is that what you're
Them
talking
people are
about?
wrong.
The licking ice cream and putting it back, the viral videos, the idiots that do that, and then the company loses all kinds of money.
The weirdest thing I seen at Walmart was a Carolina Panther jersey on sale for 15 cents.
I get so, like, when I heard that, Willie, I was so mad. How dare you people just go and do that and then think
Yeah.
it's cool to do that, to do a
Little
viral
kids eat ice
video
cream.
on it? Like, and then on top of that, that girl that did it had the flu, and she was like, I hope someone gets sick off of it. That's cold-blooded. And then the company had to pull all that ice cream and lose out on all that money.
Yeah.
I hope she has to pay back all that money.
Yeah, I was reading an article saying she had to do something like 20 years. I don't think it's worth 20 years, but I think she should pay for all the ice cream, and I think she should have some sort of public forgiveness, where she has to kind of do some community service and talk to kids about doing silly things on social media. Do something constructive.
That made me so mad. It's ridiculous.
It is.
Sense of humor, dishonesty.
Yes, very true, Kim. We know a sense of humor is very important in your neck of the woods.
I think it's very important.
Every neck of the woods, really.
I truly do. Here, baby.
My turn. I'm gonna find a good one.
A lady was lying on the vegetable section at Kroger. What?
She was lying?
She was laying? She was laying on. Wow, why? That's. What the heck? People are taking this, like, too far on, like, just to get viral videos, I'd say. I think it's ridiculous.
Yeah. Did she have clothes on? Because if not, that's even a whole level weirder. Next question. Is there anything I do that drives you absolutely
Oh, we've
insane?
done this one before. He already knows.
Oh, yeah,
But
we
he's
did that
done
one.
a lot better, actually. He's been really good at it.
I've been picking up my clothes.
He used to throw his clothes. Well, yesterday he didn't, but usually on his side of the bed, he'll take off his clothes and throw them on the floor. Well, just like
I lay
not
them.
even
I don't
2
just throw
feet,
them. I lay them.
there is a basket, a hamper for him to put his clothes, and he never did it. And then when I brought it up in the live stream, he's actually been doing it. So
Our live streams
props to you, babe.
our live streams are like this. Just social interaction is just making our lives so much better. I mean, honestly, you get to know each other better. So yes, and my wife, she hasn't been as adamant about leaving at 1 o'clock when it's nine
I've
thirty in
been
the
really
morning.
working on it, guys.
Yeah, it's been great. You know, now it's like 10:30. She starts stressing. So hopefully in another week, you know, we'll get around that special
Blended
1 hour mark of
lunch.
getting ready.
I think it's
Scooter teases too much.
right. I agree. I think it's wrong. Like, it's just disturbing how they think it's okay to do that with ice cream.
Yeah.
Like, and you know what? I've actually seen a couple. Not like I've went to the store, but I've seen posts on stores locking their ice cream up, their freezers now, and that's so sad. That's just out of control.
Yes, I would love to make my own ice cream, but I don't know. I've seen ice cream makers, but I've never tried one. Maybe we can get one and do like a review on it. I've been really slacking on the whole Knucklehead Kitchen thing. One day
We
I'll
need
get
to
back
do it,
into
but
it.
I gotta get.
Maybe
better,
I'll make
guys.
some ice cream and some pie, apple pie. Ooh, that'd be a good one. Anyway, what else we got here? Watch wrestling. I really used to watch wrestling, Willie, back when I was younger. Uh, Good lord, my favorite wrestlers from the '80s. I used to really like Superfly Jimmy Snuka. That dude was awesome. Junkyard Dog was cool. Hulk Hogan. But my all-time favorite wrestler was the Ultimate Warrior, man. That dude was just an animal. And I also liked the Road Warriors, but they were called Legion of Doom at one time, I believe, as well. And the Steiner brothers were pretty cool. Geez, there was a lot of cool wrestlers back then. But I actually been to a few shows as well. Went to a pay-per-view. It was called No Mercy back in the '90s, and I'm actually on the video. You can see me in the crowd, and it was really cool seeing the video. My friend actually owns the video, so I'm like there, man. And I even it was cool because they let us take. We sat ringside, and we got to take our ringside seats home with us. So it was really awesome. I seen Kane, that dude Kane. He's like an animal. That dude wouldn't even fit in my house. I don't know, but yes, yes, the Bushwhackers. Oh, Jake the Snake, Coco Beware. Yeah, the black guy with the bird was Coco Beware. He was awesome. What's up? Oh, Zinnia. When my hubby bangs the empty water
Zinnia.
bottle on his leg until he decides to get up and throw it away. Wow. You know what used to drive me crazy? Kind of the same thing. My kids would do that water flipping challenge. They would drink.
No,
And-
it drove me bananas.
Like we had probably about 5 to 10 empty water bottles at any given
Or,
time,
like,
and
half
all around the
full.
house. And they would just walk in the house, get one, and just doop, and just keep walking. Then they'll get 2 of them at a time, and I'm like, that's it.
Drove me
No more water
nuts.
bottles. So yeah, I've had that same situation, just different. You know, same but different. What else we got? Yeah, Jake the Snake was cool. The DDT. I actually DDT'd my sister one time. She was messing with the wrong dude that day. Oh yeah,
Right back.
I let her have it. She was my older sister too. She deserved that. Coco Beware was cool, but I don't know. He was just more like a gimmick. He couldn't wrestle really well. Ooh, the Undertaker. Now that's a dude, man. That's a dude right there. That dude was an animal. I'll never forget that cage match he had with Mankind. I think Mick Foley, one of them. Anyway, whoever he was that day, it was definitely a very interesting match. Yeah, Jake. I hope Jake Snake's still alive. I remember, who was it? Andre the Giant that was afraid of a snake? Was it Andre? Man, that's one dude I miss, man. Andre the Giant. That dude was cool. I don't know if you guys ever seen Princess Bride, but if you have it, Andre the Giant was pretty cool in that movie. I just remember that from those days. But yeah, when Hulk Hogan lost to Undertaker is probably my favorite match of all time. But anyway, wrestling is cool. But I have a question. What do you take for granted? Yes, we've done this question before. What do you take for granted? And I said that tomorrow's going to come. Everybody's like, I'll do it tomorrow or whatever. You know, you never know. You can see the sun come up. Yeah, Jake Snake. No way. Sania, the Big Show is Andre the Giant's son? I don't know about that. Yes, time. Time is definitely... You know what time is? It has to be an illusion. Because I swear, like, I get up some days for work. And I'll get up usually around the same time. You know, sometimes I get up a little early. But anyway, typically around 3:30 I'll wake up. And I'll go eat, get ready, and then, you know, off to work. But there are some days where it's like... It takes me 20 minutes to do it, and then there's some days where it takes me an hour and a half to do it. And it's like, whoa, what's going on here? You know? It's crazy.
Yeah.
Can't take your friends for granted, Mr. Willie. Enjoy your friends, buddy. They're there for a reason. My son has a question. He's eating a sandwich. What's up? Oh, no. Thank you.
Mm-mm.
He made the world's biggest sandwich. So, you know, like we were saying, when we go to visit our kids, I'm going to go into his fridge and I'm going to make me... Let me see this sandwich. I got to show everybody this sandwich.
Don't show them.
Here, let me have a bite.
Don't show them.
Here, let me have a bite.
Have a bite, though.
Yeah,
Even
but-
Mom likes this thing.
I mean, look at this sandwich. Look at it. I don't know if you can see it, but this sandwich probably weighs about 5 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
And
It's our kid's creation.
the first day I go to his house, I'm gonna make me a sandwich just like this. You know, I used to be a 2 meat kind of guy, like 2 pieces of bologna. But I wouldn't pass the bar these days for it. So I'm gonna try this sandwich. I don't know what it is, but it looks good. Wow. It's not bad.
Mm-hmm.
It's like ham and french fries.
Mm-hmm. And cheese.
Time is not real, Scooter. I believe that as well. I think the same guy running time is the same guy stressing us all out. It's called the man. He's running it all. Runs the whole show. It's got all the apples.
What'd you think of his his sandwich? Babe?
Al Snow. Oh, Al Snow. I remember him. Wasn't he on ECW at one time? Right? Al Snow. But The Rock and Stone Cold, yeah. Yeah, that's kind of when I started getting out of wrestling. The whole, I think it was called the Attitude Era or something. But yeah, Stone Cold was cool. Rock was awesome. Rock is still awesome.
I think my thing is broken.
The Big Show is not Andre's son. Wow. Interesting. You know who else was pretty big? That Giant Gonzalez guy. That guy was huge, man. How tall was that kid? Jesus. He had to be close to 8 foot. He was a beast.
Back, guys.
She's back. She's back. She's back. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. So, did you watch wrestling at all? Everybody's talking about wrestling. Big wrestling.
No.
She didn't watch any wrestling.
I mean, like, I've seen it, like, on TV, but I've never actually sat down and watched it.
Crystal, I know you're out there. You used to love when Joey wrestled those little tights he used to wear. Huh? Tell us all about it. Oh, I haven't watched wrestling in. Let's see, the last time I watched wrestling. I think it was that one kid that used to be on. Didn't we talk about this last time? I think we did. Brock Lesnar when he was wrestling. I think he was wrestling Triple H or something. It was cool.
Is it gonna be a good one?
It's a good one.
Oh.
I'll let her read it.
Is it the top one? No.
Mm-hmm.
Wait.
Yeah.
Oh, I like this one.
I knew she would. It's a good one.
How often do you people watch? I watch people all the time. I can sit at like the mall and watch people all day long. I could sit anywhere and watch people all day long. It's so.
It's true because I watch her people watch. It's like
I love it.
she likes to watch people, and I like to watch her watching people. It's the great because I look at her and I'm like, then like I look around to see what she's looking at, and then I look back at her to see the facial expressions, and she'll be like, so yeah, it's
I
very
don't
true.
need to go to the mall and spend money. I could just sit there all day and watch people.
She just pushes around herself and looking around at people. I like to think I don't people watch, but at work I people watch constantly. I find myself doing it more and more because I'm amazed at some of the silly things these guys are up to. You know, there's some people that just not really using that little pink flesh between their ears, you know? Yes, thank you for clearing up that whole Big Show Andre the Giant thing because that would have been pretty cool actually. All the time, we people watch on date nights.
That's
Wow.
so much fun. We
Yeah,
should do it, but he don't like to people.
I just like to sit across from her and just talk. I try to act like we're the only two people in the restaurant. But
I'm so bad.
I need to get caught up in this whole people watching movement. You know, I'm starting to come around.
I'm so
Definitely.
bad that I have to have my back, like, I can't have my back towards people because I want to watch them.
Yeah,
So
she wants to sit in the back of the restaurant in the corner so she can be like,
I'm like, let's
she's
just-
like observing everything. She's seeing it all. She's like the Matrix. Who is your favorite YouTubers? You know who I like is Markiplier. That guy is funny.
I can't stand that
He's
guy.
funny, man. You know, I've only seen a handful of his videos, but that dude is funny. But my second favorite YouTuber is my wife.
Oh, auntie. I should be your number one. Just kidding.
She should be, but she's not as funny as Markiplier.
I have
And if
a
Cindy
lot,
Crawford was
like,
a YouTuber, she'd probably be my third favorite after my wife and Markiplier.
I like watching a lot of family channels, like,
Well, you definitely came to the crazy bunch here, buddy. There's definitely a lot of crazy people here. What was that, love?
I have a lot. Like, it's just a lot of, like, family vloggers I like to watch. I used to watch a lot of makeup. The only one that I really watch is, Sania.
Yeah,
I
see,
watch
it's
you.
cool. And
That's,
we watched Scooter a couple times.
yeah, so
I see
you're
your
the only,
green
you should feel
pancakes.
pretty lucky.
And
No,
your
I'm just
noodles
kidding.
videos.
I love watching your videos.
Mukbangs. Oh, we're Kim's favorite YouTubers.
Aw, Kim, you're so sweet.
Yes. You guys are.
I
know,
love
you-
watching you guys. Like,
Yeah.
I can't wait to go and watch more of your videos.
Yeah, I saw you B&B. Awesome stuff.
That,
It's nicer than our house.
Right
we're gonna
now,
we're
yeah,
gonna go live there.
'cause we're honestly remodeling our whole entire house.
Yeah,
so
we
there's
have
walls
everything in
knocked
place.
Out.
Yeah.
Like, we don't have like a room that has like all the walls because it's just. But it'll be nice when it's done.
We do. We are making progress actually. We have pretty chairs.
We're real
Yes.
close to getting the inspection, and then after that, it should.
Yeah,
go
because
fairly
we're
quickly.
we're gutting the whole thing. All new. We put in new piping for the water, all new electrical, new furnace, new hot water heater, all that good stuff.
Putting in
New
central
doors,
air.
central air, all that. Good stuff. But we'll definitely show you some progress, and we'll show pictures and all that. But it's gonna
We
be
actually
it's gonna be a video that you're gonna have to watch.
even added. We made a master suite, and we added a half bath upstairs. So a walk-in closet, all that. It's gonna be really nice. So I'm super excited. I'm being really patient.
Look, Kim loves mukbangs.
We should do more.
Uh,
All right,
I'll get
we'll
my
do
son
more.
to make more sandwich, and I can eat while we do this. But I don't know. I think it's kind of, I think it's rude.
No,
But
it's
anyway,
not. People
if
like
if
it.
people like that, I'll eat. I'll be
We
like,
did one.
I'll be like,
We did
ha,
one.
there'll be crumbs falling all over.
At Five Guys, babe. Remember?
Yeah, definitely.
And that was fun. We just talked while we ate. That's pretty much all it is.
Josh Prey from Florida, huh, Willie? I'll check him out. Hopefully he's not a Dolphins fan, but yeah, I'll definitely watch that. Yes, thank you. Oh, you guys are moving? Kim, you can't move.
Kim,
If
we're
you're moving,
supposed to come visit you.
You should move to Aspen.
Where are you moving?
It's very reasonable this time of year.
Yeah, right. Shoot. Don't listen to him. That stuff is like ridiculous. Oh, she loves you too much. Aspen. I can't believe you said that.
Aspen's beautiful. Frisco. Oh my God, Frisco. At Frisco, they have a Corvette convention. It's amazing. Like my dog's petting me. Like I pet her. She pets me. Look. There she goes. Look, watch. She's rubbing my belly and I'm rubbing her belly.
God, that's so
We're just
funny.
She's out of control.
Oh, she's a spoiled little brat.
Yes.
Very, very spoiled. That's just too cute. Okay, back to everybody. Okay, what's everybody
Here.
saying? Hold on.
It's her turn to find a good one.
Ooh, Niagara Falls? Really? Are you kidding me? Are you serious? That would be amazing.
Yes, my cousin John. I call him Uncle John. He's really like my cousin, but you know he's just that family member that's just so cool that you call him Uncle. He was in New York just last week, and he told us about all these cool places he went to. So hopefully, if we ever make it to New York, we'll definitely visit you in Niagara Falls. That'll be sweet. And as far as someone famous, who would I want to be for one day? Wow, The Rock, man. Just so I can just go around being The Rock, saying rock things. That dude's cool, man. Peter McKinnon. Who's that? I like to make videos entertaining, but I feel like I'm boring.
You're not boring. I like watching your videos. Those little kids of yours
Don't-
are just so precious.
Don't worry about being boring, man. Everybody has their own variety of life, their own spice, you know.
I enjoy your videos, so keep doing you. Whatever you like, just put up. What did Willie say?
He's claiming that North Carolina is better than Colorado, but he knows the truth.
Oh, come on. Come on now. Don't be dogging on our Colorado.
See, there's only one Colorado. There's actually two Carolinas, a north and a south.
Okay.
They're like, we need to do something here to bring people. Let's have two of them.
So here's the next question.
And there's hurricanes out there, man.
What is something you need to let go? What do you need to let go, babe?
What do I need to let go? Wow. You know, if there's one thing I need to let go, it's...
She wants you to pet her. Pet her.
I've been petting her. One thing I need to let go. Wow. That's a tough one.
I think...
I'm pretty fluid guy, I think. You know, if there's one thing I gotta let go, it's kind of the hope that my kids are gonna be multi-millionaires. You know, I mean, if it happens, it happens. If not, I mean, you know, I just gotta. Some days I sit there and I'm like, wow, if they get really good at baseball, they can sign one of these big. And then I'll be like, oh wow, you know, if they can be a professional gamer, you know, I just set such a high expectations for my children when I should just really just be happy that they have anything happy in life. Really, I think that's probably one thing. You know, I hope the best for my children, and you know, I can't expect them to be millionaires.
I think Anger is a big one for me, but I've been working on it and I think I've been doing pretty good. I let anger for years control my life, and so that's a big one for me.
Anger, yes, anger is a good one. And
Sorry, that was my alarm going off.
yes, having everything done perfectly. There's no such thing as perfect. I know this because I have yet to achieve it.
Oh Lord.
I thought I did once, but I was wrong.
Whatever. Alright. Next.
Next question.
Yeah. Pick one. I just shuffled them.
Oh wow,
Well,
you've done so many of these.
I am a redhead, so my temper gets the best of me. You know, a lot of people say that about redheads. They have really bad tempers.
That's probably why they're redheaded. It's a warning. But you know, like me, I'm a bull, and I go for the red light.
Okay. Are you taking Tiki?
Bye, princess.
Bye, Tiki. She's already been in here for a grip. Yeah.
I have a good one.
I don't have a temper. Do I?
Is this it? She ain't angry. She is so laid back. most of the angriest people are the most laid back people. It's amazing because they're so angry they just have nothing else to do but sit there and just be like, well, that's enough of that. Anyway, next question. Have you ever been set up on a blind date?
Yes.
Have you ever been set up on a blind date? You have.
It was really awkward.
So you never met this person? You never heard of them? Who was the person
Never
that
seen
did
the
it?
picture. Who was it?
She doesn't
Was
even
it
remember you.
Crystal?
Oh, Crystal did it.
Maybe
Ooh,
Crystal.
yeah, Crystal sent you up. Crystal.
It was really weird.
That had to be strange. You know, I mean, I can only imagine just, hey, you know, go meet this person.
Crystal actually set me up on a few blind dates, actually.
Oh yeah, he's the dreamiest. I've never been on a blind date.
It's really awkward and
Ever.
it's not fun.
That'd be weird. I couldn't imagine just, yeah, dude. Oh, there's this chick. She's so hot. You should go date her. I couldn't even see my friend coming up to me trying to do that. It'd be nice, but I think I did okay. You know, I think I did okay with my own findings.
Yeah.
I hope.
Alright.
What else we got? Anybody answering? Yes, Blended Bunch. How did it happen? Who set you
Yeah,
up?
how
and
was it?
How was the date?
Did it suck? Or was it good?
Where do you take a blind? Do you
Is
meet
that
up?
your husband now? Just we're asking you like a million
What happened with this blind date? And how did it all shake loose? I mean, do you guys meet up somewhere and then go somewhere, or do you just meet somewhere and then meet somewhere? I don't know. I wouldn't know how to even operate a blind date.
Oh, Scoot.
Was it?
You and Kimmy.
Since high school, so couple years, huh, Scooter?
And,
It's weird.
yes.
We don't
And
blame
she
you. If you don't want
turned
to
out
talk
to
about
be
it, you don't have
crazy.
to. But
Well, that sucks.
they're all crazy. There's one woman
All
with a
women
million
are crazy.
faces.
I will admit that. I don't even understand myself. Yeah, blind dates are weird. 22 years together.
Yes, Jesus.
Jesus forever. Alright, let's go. Next question.
Next question.
Ooh, my turn?
It's her turn. Yes, Jesus. The power of Jesus. If I could walk on water, man, I'd be having all kinds of fun at the pool. But can he like just phase in and out of water at any time?
This is a good one, guys.
Who would know that? Who would know that? Who's our Jesus guy?
That is Dustin.
Dustin. Can Jesus phase in and out of water at any time? Like, let's say he was walking through the pool. Could he just be like, hey, check this out? And just like water skate in the water and then just like end it with a big double flip. Because you know Jesus can do a double flip.
Alright, so
He can do a
here's
triple flip.
the next
Jesus.
question, and it's a good one, guys. How do you feel about supporting family? Oh my gosh, family members financially.
We asked that one.
Really?
Yes.
When?
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, how
How
do
do you
I
feel
feel?
about it? Matthew
Family
don't.
members financially. My kids are lucky they could live here free.
Matthew does. It's a no go unless like they really need.
if I mean, if I see a family member and they're busting their butt and they're like, this happened, the car broke down, whatever, I'm there, man. I will help you fix the tire. I'll take you to the gas station. I will bend over backwards to help you out. But it's hard to help people that don't want to help themselves.
I don't know.
And
I'm
most of my
really
family's
bad.
good at that. I mean, most of my family's really good at handling their own. So I'm like probably the last person on their list.
My family though, we help a lot. I do actually, cause my whole problem is it's hard for me to say no. So if they call me and I know they're gonna be asking, like
Like, I need
for
$200.
something, I it's it's really hard for me, and I think that's why they call me so much, is because they know I can't say no.
Oh, look, Butter Bunch met him on a chat line, and he left me for my cousin. Oh my God, for your cousin? Are they
Well,
still together? Wow, the blind date. You meet someone and they're like, "No, I like your cousin better." Wow, that's
what a
brutal. I'd be like, "That's awkward."
what a
I'd
douche.
be like, "Wow, how do you still talk to this cousin?"
No, are they even together still?
Yeah.
That would be awkward.
Yes, OMG Matthew. That should actually be my handle, OMG, because it's pretty bad. Anyway, what else we got here? Your family judges your lifestyle.
Ooh,
Everybody's family judges their lifestyle. You could be the. I mean, everyone's getting judged for something. My family probably judges my lifestyle. They're like, that dude is an introvert. I'm an introvert. I stay indoors. I stay away.
oh
I work
well, that's
nights.
actually the next question.
Ooh, see, I'm also a mentalist. Who knew? What else we got? You should help family when they need, but it can't be a habit. Very true, Willie.
I
Yes, oh,
know.
like I said, man, I will bend if someone is out there trying to better themselves. I will bend over backwards, man. But if they're over there just trying to skate by, it's like, dude, meet me halfway. You know, meet me halfway. That's all I ask. We have always given funds to whoever needs it in the family. We need money. I'm your brown cousin from Colorado. I need
Shut up, babe.
$400,000 tomorrow. 20s and 50s. I'll take 10s too. Oh, they're not together. Wow, that's a relief. I, you know, those situations where
That's ridiculous.
you had that, not, I wouldn't say romantic connection, but a connection of some sort, and then for them to just kind of throw it around with somebody you're comfortable with, it's gotta be mind blowing. Awesome, Scooter. Just make the check out to me. uh, just email me and I'll give you all the give you all the 911 or 411 the info.
What's the next one, baby?
If y'all win the lotto, would you tell family members? I would.
No.
After I left the state. No, I'm serious. The best thing, I'm a true believer in, you can't take care of anybody if you can't take care of yourself. So if excuse me, if I won the lottery, the first thing I would do is get out of here. I would settle everything. I would make myself comfortable, and then I would come back and I would visit family, and I would tell them, don't tell anyone I was here, because then it becomes a thing. You just kind of want to. I just want to be that person that just kind of comes in, helps out, and then fades away. You know, that would be my thing, really, or not really. Yeah, really. But that's what I would do. Check 1950. Wow, wired. I don't know if I would want it wired. So many hackers and such. You know, I want cold hard cash, man, in a bag.
Just come and fly out here and hand us some cash.
Yeah,
just kidding.
just come knock on the door, man. Anytime. I'll make you a sandwich. My son will make you a sandwich.
It's really good sandwiches.
Yeah, good call, Willie. Change your name. If you could change your name, what would you change it to, Willie?
So you could look out for it.
If I changed my name, I'll change it to what my name should actually be, and it is Matthias. That is actually who I'm named after, my uncle Matthias. But my mother just said, "What does that mean in English?" And they said it means Matthew. So she wrote it down, Matthew. And my dad didn't even know. I was talking to him a couple weeks ago, and he's like, "Yeah, your name's Matthias. Your name's Matthias." You know, I'm like, "No, Dad. My mom wrote on my birth certificate that it's Matthew." And he's like, "She did?" Like, yeah, well, there you go. Sometimes family can take advantage of it. Yes. See, that's what I'm talking about. You know, you help out one, and then they all come. They're like cats, man. Once you feed them, they always come back. You gotta have that cat meet you halfway, man. Interstat. Yeah, that interstat is. Where's that? You crazy, Scooter. Oh, right on. You want a biblical name, huh? Willie isn't in the Bible? I thought it was. It probably is.
Nicodemus is.
Yeah, my son, his name is in the Bible. Nicodemus and Donovan. No, I don't know if Donovan's in
I
the
don't know if Donovan is.
But
Nicodemus
Matthew's
is.
a great name. It actually means a gift from God.
Oh, dear, gift from
That's what the Bible told me, or the person that named me, my mother. But yes, a biblical name is usually very cool. You know, maybe even Jehoshaphat. Jehoshaphat Parker would be a cool name for you, man. I don't think it'd be as cool as Willie. You know, I'd be having people call me Big Willie, but that's just me. Ebenezer, that'd be awesome too, man. Ebenezer. That's a really cool name, actually. But what do you say? What do you call it for short? Neezer? Neezy? Eb? Who knows? How do you shorten Ebenezer? Anyway, are we ready? Next question. Would you consider yourself an introvert, extrovert, or ambivert? I don't even know what an ambivert is. I'm sorry. My education did not consist of ambivert. Eb, eb, eb.
Hey, Eb.
Ebenezer. Eb. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if I could answer the Eb, but it'd be cool to be called Ebenezer. It'd be a cool dog name, Ebenezer.
Dog name?
Yes, a
Wow.
dog. Yeah, that'd be a cool name for even a parrot or something. And then teach them to be like really rude to people. That'd be cool.
Introvert.
I'm an introvert. Completely,
I don't know.
totally.
What do you think I am, babe?
You are.
Crazy.
I don't know. How do you feel about people like me? I
like people,
I
but
love
there's
people.
a lot of times where it's hard for me to get out of the house. But once I get out, I'm good. But
I hate traffic though.
I like to kind of just keep in my bubble, unless I have to be outside my bubble, and then I'm okay, I guess.
Okay. Great energy. Is that what an ambivert is? What is an ambivert, man? Anybody know? What is an ambivert? It is word I have.
Can you see it?
Ambivert. It sounds like Amber Alert. I don't know. I'm getting that vibe from there. I mean, are you an ambivert if you're like a little child that gets lost? I don't know.
Next question.
Is anyone out there an extrovert? Do you just go outside just to say hi to people? Like
I used
start singing to animals and they start squirrels run up and birds fly on your shoulder? I'd have to say Sleeping Beauty was an extrovert because that chick, right as soon as she went outside, like the whole forest just came to life. Yeah. Yeah, I feel the same way, Willie. I'm a complete knucklehead to people I don't know, man. I'm like, I don't know you, man. So just, you know. once I get to know people, I'm like, cool, but it takes a minute. You know? A person whose personality has a balance of extrovert and introvert features. So it's someone that toes the line. I don't like people that toe the line, man. You never know which way they're gonna swing. I like people that I can tell. You know, I'm like, I'd rather deal with someone that's a complete knucklehead rather than someone that's good some days and bad some days. I'm like, hey, at least I know what I'm getting with this knucklehead right here. Like one of my favorite songs says, uh, "It's hard not to pick a side on a moving train." You know. Anyway,
All right. So next question.
Next
What
question.
is the most embarrassing phase you ever went through?
embarrassing phase. If embarrassing phase. Uh, okay, Blended Bunch. We'll get your question here in a second. I will answer you. But what was that? The most embarrassing phase I ever went through. Embarrassing phase. It had to be 1980s, man. Those were weird times. You know, there was a time I had long hair. I know it's hard to believe with, you know,
No
this
hair now. Oh, my auntie's losing his hair.
this shortness of furriness up top. Anyhow, I had a spike haircut, man. You know, the Boz, I think it was called back then. You know, Brian Bosworth. I don't know if anyone knows who Brian Bosworth is anymore, but he was a defensive lineman for Seattle Seahawks. Anyhow, he had the coolest haircut, so I got one of those. But I kept my long hair, so I had like a spiky mullet kind of thing, and I dressed 80s style. It was completely embarrassing. I see pictures of myself these days, and I'm like, wow, what were my parents thinking? Let's see what else we got. Adulthood. Yes, it could be very embarrassing to be an adult. Because, you know, I get caught up doing childish antics. High school, yes, high school was strange. I was pretty cool in high school though. You know, I had a car, I had 2 jobs. I was always been a worker, so high school wasn't too bad for me. I don't think I never got bullied or anything. But one thing embarrassing that happened to me at school, I was climbing on the goalposts during gym class. I know, and I fell off. And everybody saw me do it, and they were laughing. And I was like, "Hey, man, at least I tried. You know, it was cool." I was just that kid that tried and never really quite got there, but at least I did it. Good times. Okay, so let's get to your question, Blended Bunch. What are you asking me here? What's the most funniest moment you guys have when you were younger? Mine would be when my cousin had a pickle on a fork. She went in to point the fork at me, and the pickle flew off and hit me in the eye. Wow. At least you didn't get the pickle in the eye. But you at least had some pickle juice in there, right? Now, the funniest moment for me as a child that I can remember, it was hilarious. My cousin and I were eating ramen noodles. My cousin Alex. I know he remembers this. He has to remember. And I forget what it was, but we were joking around, and we started laughing. And he was laughing with a mouthful of ramen noodles. And he like kind of got choked up. And out of his nose came shooting the noodles. And they were just hanging on his face, and he was like grossed out, and I was grossed out, and he's like, oh, and he's like kind of trying to wipe them away, but he can't because the noodles were kind of stuck in his nasal passage, I guess. So they were flopping on the floor, and these noodles were going everywhere. It was disgusting, disturbing, embarrassing, all that, all in one. But it was very, very entertaining, to say the least. It was amazing. Alex, if you're out there, Crystal, ask him about it someday. It was hilarious.
That sounds gross.
What do we got here? When I was younger, I wore those jelly bracelets and shoes. Hair was bowl cut, didn't match clothes. I mean, see, Kim, that was everybody in the 80s. You know, we look back and it was embarrassing, but that was every girl I knew had the jellies.
His mom for that haircut. Too.
It was, yeah, you know, don't blame yourself. It was your parents. They let you go outside like that. It was the 80s, man. People were coming down from the 70s. They were on some strange situations going on. You know, people did too much in the 70s and the 80s. They was like, that's enough of that, you know. And then they were coming down. It was like coming down from spiritual high to a, yeah, what are we doing here? 90s were cool though. They had some cool clothes. Huge glasses. Huh? Were they thick or were they just like big? Were they like?
The huge ones that are like way bigger than your face.
Yeah. Oh, Father Time took a lot more than the hair, buddy. It's not like he really took anything. He's just kind of slowly moving it downwards. You know, I had hair on my pinky toe the other day. I was questioning.
He has it in his ears.
Yeah, it's in my ears, man.
I tweezed it out.
This hair is just coming out of places I never expected and leaving the places it should be. Pickle was kosher or dill. Aha. The pickle was both. It was a dill kosher. There, you can solve that mystery. Just call it a kosher dill. Why not? Peanut butter sandwiches. You know what? Elvis used to eat peanut butter sandwiches.
Ooh, the peanut butter banana.
banana.
Oh, I want one of those. Can
Yeah.
I do the bananas?
Peanut butter banana. If you never tried a peanut butter banana sandwich, try it. It's delicious. Diamonds on the glasses. Kim, how could you be embarrassed with diamonds on your glasses? I don't care how they looked. If you were to come out right now wearing that same outfit, you would start a trend, girl. Because these kids these days, they are amazed at some of the stuff we wore in the 80s.
That they dress, like how they dress now.
I'll
they
be
don't
embarrassed
even match.
how they
It's
dress
like,
now.
Whoa.
Good night, Cinia.
Good night. Thank you
Thanks
for
for joining us.
joining.
Sleep well. The most embarrassing thing I've done in a restaurant? Wow.
Okay, so one time I was out on a date, and this guy took me to it was our first date. We went to Red Lobster and I ordered crab legs, and I was cracking open a crab leg, and it flew across the room.
You told me that was AJ.
No, it was me. And it flew across the room.
No, you said you were out with AJ.
No, I was.
Oh, she lied to me.
No,
she lied.
that was
We
AJ.
caught her. We caught her.
So, anyways, it flew on someone else's plate, like on another one, someone else's table. I turned so red. I was so embarrassed. It was like, oh my god, it was ridiculous. No, the one with AJ, he was shaking the bottle of ketchup, like the glass bottle of ketchup, and he didn't have the lid on all the way. And the next booth behind us, it opened and it went all over the people behind us.
Oh, man.
That was my cousin. He did that. It was so embarrassing. He was like, he didn't even want to turn around. He was like, oh my god, what do I do?
Embarrassing. You know, honestly, when I go out in public, I don't try to do anything too crazy, but embarrassing thing in a restaurant, I don't really have anything. I mean,
You never did anything embarrassing?
in a restaurant.
Yes, he did. We went out to
Oh, that wasn't
But
embarrassing.
it was, yes, he was so embarrassed. Tell him.
Well, what happened is, you know, it was we were just getting together.
It was like one of our first dates.
First fancy date, really. And I wanted to take her out on a night in town. Now, here in Colorado, we have the 16th Street Mall. And over there, they have a bunch of fancy restaurants and stuff. So I'm like, oh, yeah, I'll take her there. You know, I'll show her a really good time. So we went down there, and they have this restaurant called Maggiano's, which is our favorite. We've covered this a couple times. And, you know, I was trying to be helpful, and I was wearing a really beautiful white shirt. You know, I don't dress up often.
Dress shirt.
But when I do, I dress the best. Anyway, we're sitting there, and I have this white shirt on, and they give you this bread and this, what is it? It's like
oil with like.
It's like fancy stuff. They give you this fancy stuff to dip your bread in, and
I don't like it. It's like vinegar.
I love it.
Like
Yeah,
vinegar.
it's really good. So I'm over there, and I'm trying to help the kid. You know, I'm straightening up the table because that's what I do. Whenever I go to a restaurant, I kind of stack dishes. I'm a dish stacker. I clean the table. It's something my mom put into me anyway. So I'm over there, and I'm stacking all this stuff. And next thing I know, all this stuff comes pouring back on me. And it gets on my shirt, and I'm like, oh my god, you know, I just paid like $50, $60 for this shirt. I'm like, kind of sad. He's like, it's okay, sir. We have some club soda. I'm like, oh, sweet. So I just run in, wash it in the bathroom, and that's it. I mean,
I was laughing though.
She was cracking up. She was having a great time. She's like, ah,
I
I
thought
fell all
it
your
was
shit.
the
And I was like,
funniest thing ever.
it happens,
He's just
you know?
like, his face like turned white, and he's like, and I was all just cracking up laughing at him.
yes, Kim. The glasses. Don't be embarrassed of those. What else we got? Thursday is technically the middle of the week. Wow. So why do they call Wednesday Hump Day? Huh? And
Because it's the middle of the week. Days.
Oh, I don't get it. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday.
No, he goes
Wednesday.
by Sunday, but Monday is the beginning of the
No,
week.
see,
Yes.
Sunday.
Oh, here we
Sunday
go.
is not a weekend day. Sunday is the weekend is Friday and Saturday, and then Sunday is the beginning of the week. Sunday is not a weekend. It's just not.
He's
It's the
wrong.
beginning. It's true. Look at the
Wrong.
calendar. Anyway, Thursday is not the middle of the week. Scooter, you're wrong. Okay, what else we got? I opened the fire exit door at IHOP. They were like, "Did the alarm go off, Willie?" I mean, wow. I couldn't imagine. I'd be sitting there like, "Are we leaving?" I'll take my food with me. I'm sorry if the alarm went off. I'm leaving. I'm the guy with the plate of food. And probably somebody else's food. If I see a full drink, I'm gonna grab that too. Your toe is shaped like a big thumb. So can you take off your foot and do like a Fonzie from Happy Days? Hey.
Everybody in my family makes fun of my toe.
That's what I would do. I would take off my shoe and I'd just be like, hey, from across the room to my wife. Every day. It would just have to happen that way. Your big brother put Jell-O in your hair. What kind of Jell-O? Was it pudding? Or was it
Just
the wobbly,
Jell-O?
wiggly Jell-O? And what was your brother doing with this Jell-O when he could have been eating it? That stuff is tasty. If you jump, are you going up or out? Actually, when you jump, you're kind of defying the law of gravity. Whatever. I guess wherever you are on the planet would determine if you're going up or over or under or whatever. You know, because you would think, you know, someone from China, they're not jumping exactly the way someone in, say, the North Pole would jump. They were jumping in a whole other direction. Think about that for a minute, huh? Yes, it did. Wow, Willie, you set off the alarm at IHOP. You are great, dude. Did everybody leave the building? Did the cooks leave? Can you imagine?
That's
You'd have
so
to
funny.
you'd have to take all the oven. We were actually at Church's Chicken yesterday. I don't know if you folks have Church's Chicken, but if you do, ooh, they have these delicious biscuits. Anyway,
I don't
so
like them.
they're delicious. Anyway, the lady who was back there, she burnt all the chicken, man, and all the smoke was going on. They just come out. They don't even say anything to us. They just open the doors and put the trash cans outside the building to hold the doors. And you know, this poor girl, she over there looked like she wanted to cry. And I'm just watching them all like I was people watching. I was. Monday is day one. Sunday is the last day. No, Sunday was the day he rested. So that's you start your week off by resting. And then you get to work. The lady I felt bad for me. I hope you give her a tip, Will, because you know she probably lost a lot of tips that night. She's like, "Oh, I felt bad for you, buddy." And then she went back in and she was like broke, and she was like, "Hey, who's that guy that pulled that? Where's that guy at that did that? He did that to me. I lost like $10 on that." The Industrial Revolution. I wouldn't call it Industrial Revolution. I'd call it the screwing over of the human race. You know, we're making somebody else's dream come true, slowly but surely. I have no clue. We were young, and of course, I'm the baby in my. Well, you know, the baby's gonna, you know, like they say, you know, poop runs downhill there, and usually the baby of the bunch is gonna get it. But you know what the baby in the bunch also gets? The most affection from the parents. I know this is true because you're the baby. They're like, oh, it's the baby. Don't mess with the baby. And so they're kind of just sticking it to you for getting all that attention from your parents. So if all you got was gel in the hair, you're lucky. No. And what made it worse, I was with my church. Well, then you just blame someone else, really. Blame the pastor. You know, it was the pastor. He did it.
Oh my god.
Oh, most embarrassing moment in high school. What was your most embarrassing moment in high school?
I'm trying to think.
When I fell off the goalpost. That was definitely embarrassing because it was during PE, and I shouldn't have been climbing that thing, but I did. And you know, here in Colorado, there's not much to do, and I tried to peyote one night. You know, it was a big party. I was a senior. Went to this big party, and a buddy of mine was like, "Hey, man, you know, I have some Native Americans, so you know, it's kind of like a spiritual passing of sorts." So it was raining out, and I took that peyote, and man, that stuff is crazy. Anyway, it was raining really bad, and I was running, and I ended up sliding into the mud. And then the next day, like I was covered in mud. And I went back to school the next day, and everybody was calling me Muddy Matt and Muddy Mud Skipper and all these muddy references. And, you know, I was like, hey, man, I found mud. I mean, I really wasn't too embarrassed by it, but I became infamous for it. I probably still go by Muddy Matt by a good majority of my high school friends.
I don't think I can't recall any at all. Really. I kept to myself in high school. I don't
You
really
had too many embarrassing moments.
Mm.
She farted in science class.
Did not.
She's lying. Really loud. And then she blamed it on the person next to her. What do we got? Embarrassing moment in high school was when Scooter made me cry.
Scooter!
He was making fun of me, and it made everyone laugh at me.
That's not nice, Scooter.
How dare you?
How dare you?
I hope you
I'm
take her out for
sorry,
a nice
Ken,
dinner.
that's so rude.
She's still affected by this, man. You're going to need to take her out and show her a great time. You don't believe that. I was not making fun of her. It was someone else. I was just laughing. So you were making fun of someone else? Or Scooter, we know the truth. Kim told us. Just take her out to someplace nice. Make her a sandwich, bologna. You know, doesn't even have to have cheese on it. Just throw it together. Just do what my son. Put like
Said
8
just
pieces of
throw
bologna
the
in there.
Bologna sandwich at your wife.
Just give her a beer. Put 8 pieces of bologna. That's the minimum for
Ew.
making fun of them. She'll enjoy it
No, she won't.
because it was funny. I got lost on my first day of high school. Everybody gets lost on their first day, Willie. High school is a strange place, man. They send you all these different classrooms. Middle school doesn't get you ready for that. High school was huge, man. I remember I did that. They said like it was like room 300, and I'm like, okay, well, where's that? They're like, it's upstairs. So I went up all the stairs, and I'm like looking for this room 300, and it was like room 400 and something. And I'm like, where am I? And they're like, oh no, that's one floor down. I'm like, okay, well. So how it goes. And then you go there, and then they're like, go to room 107. And you're like, God, where's that at? Oh, it's Science Hall B. You're like, okay. But yeah, I feel you, man. Pulled the fire alarm. I don't think that was an accident. But anyway, it happens, you know? I always wanted to pull a fire alarm at work.
Why?
So we can all take a break. We get like an hour break if there's a fire alarm, man. Everybody just goes outside and sits there. It's great. No meat, and I don't drink. She's a vegan. Good job, Kim. Great job. I'm actual, what is it? Herbivore or
What?
omnivore. I'm an omnivore. I'll eat a salad just as quick as I'll eat a steak. I eat a steak with salad in it, or a salad with steak in it. I fly either way.
I love meat too much. I don't think I could do it. Yeah, Kim, I do drink, but very, very rarely.
Yes, it's.
Ooh. Ooh, what is something you can never seem to finish?
Something you can never seem to finish. This house just goes on and on.
Just want it done already.
It just goes on. There were some setbacks, true, but this house just keeps going. Every time you do one thing, 10 other things have to be done. And it's very time consuming, and I only really have one day to do it.
And we're doing he's doing it with his dad, pretty much them, and like we have a few family members coming in and helping, but majority of it is all done by just us. So well them.
Laundry? Oh, good lord, don't get me
Never
started on that.
I hate laundry.
She didn't believe me. Since we got together, I was always the laundry guy.
No, he's lying. When I got sick, he started taking over the laundry.
What are you talking about? I always did laundry. Yeah.
What you want, love?
In the apartment, I always did laundry, everything. Lies. No, I'm serious.
I'm serious too.
Okay, well, we'll agree to disagree. I've always been the laundry guy. Till, like, the last couple of years. Always been the laundry guy. And, I'd always match socks, do all those things. Unlike others. And
But I'm like, my situation's a lot different. Like, I can't do laundry like normal people.
but she has 2 children to help her. I just do it by
I do
myself.
like one load, I throw it in, and then the kids will come, throw it in the dryer, and then it's a lot. I don't like it.
Yeah, laundry sucks. A workout. Yeah. Starting a workout's easy, but after about 15 minutes, it gets a little old. Let's see. I was in homeroom class, and there's a white kid named Willie Parker, and his name got called on the intercom, and we both stood up. Wow. What do you do then? I mean, do you both just go? I would go anywhere. I'd be like, hey, they called me. I'm going there. He'd be like, they called him too. Let's go. That's strange. That's when the whole importance of the middle name comes into play.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Or even, I'd say I'm Big Willie. That's what I'd say. I'll even tell the principal. I'll be like, principal, if you call me Big Willie. All right. That'll put the end to that.
Willie.
Anyway, next question. So we'll probably do 2 more questions because I'm
really tired.
really tired, and we still have to go to the grocery store, and I still have to take a shower. I'm a little ripe. I haven't had a chance to take a shower. Ooh. Long hard. I had to walk my dog in 90-degree weather. That poor dog. He's like a fur coat with eyes.
Husky.
The teacher had a strange look on her. I'm sure she did. She was like, which one's Big Willie? That's what she said. Ooh, 1:30. It's late. It's definitely past Scooter's bedtime. He's not charging his phone. He's over there sleeping. Anyway, how do you relax after a hard day of work? How do you relax after a hard day of work? I eat and I interact with TV. That's what I do. Either movie or video game form. I played this really cool video game called Ori and the Blind Forest. It was beautiful. It was like a work of art. Beautiful game. I just finished that one. Now I'm looking to play the PlayStation 4, Uncharted 2.
I don't have a hard day at work.
If I was President Willie, I would lower your taxes. And, yeah. And, I'd raise the taxes on the rich. Not like a crazy amount, but yeah. I'll try to make it a little bit more equal, because them rich guys get a lot of cuts, man. I mean, it's not fair. I understand they generate money and all that, but it's tough out here, man. People need that extra little coin. If you can take from someone that has millions of dollars and kind of give it to the person that has thousands or hundreds, I think that's kind of fair. Sports games. Yeah. If you ever play Madden again, just replay the Super Bowl, and you can beat Carolina, and you can beat the Broncos, if you can.
Oh.
Yeah, video games seem to be very popular. Do you play video? What games do you play, Kim? Have you played Ori and the Blind Forest? It's an amazing game. Amazing. It's on Xbox only. It's a Microsoft Studio exclusive. But if you get a chance, try it. It's even on Windows. So, I mean, it's awesome. In Netflix, I see Stranger Things. I'm almost done with that. And if you have a chance, watch the Spider-Man movie, the Spider-Verse. Great movie. Great movie.
That's
What
a really
do you
good
do
movie.
after work?
I don't really have work.
She's a mother. She relaxes.
I just take my medicine, lay down, and put ice.
And then she calls me and she watches me on Life 360.
I watch him walk over the warehouse.
Yeah, I'm like a little blip in a warehouse screen, just going like this. Read or listen to audiobooks.
I
Personal
need to watch.
growth.
I'm gonna listen to that book. I promise.
I personally grow every time I eat.
So the next question: how important is family in your life? What's your family like? My family is just straight up crazy. Like my side of the family, crazy. And I think family means like everything. I think important. It's very important. I think.
My family's just crazy, like monkeys in a barrel, kind of crazy. Like rabid monkeys. Not very nice people. My family.
Yes, they are.
They're very heartfelt, but if they don't know you, they'll not be very nice. Yes, Spider-Verse was very funny. It was great. It was a great movie. I was very pleasantly surprised. My son was very adamant on going to see it in the theater, so we went, and I loved it. I loved that movie.
Wait,
It's
is
great.
that the cartoon one?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't like that one.
You liked it, and see, this is what Tanisha's been doing lately. We go to the theater, we watch a movie. She's like, "Oh yeah, it was good. It was really good. I liked it." And then 2 weeks later, or whenever it hits Netflix, and we try to watch it again, she's like, "Oh no, I don't like that movie." It's the craziest thing.
I don't know what it is, but like some movies are just really good, but I haven't been able. I don't want to watch them a second time.
Yeah, that's all it is.
And then I also don't want to buy movies either because it's too expensive.
But she bought Mary Poppins.
And it wasn't even that good. I was really disappointed. But I want to buy Dumbo, and I want to buy. What else came out?
I don't know. Predator.
No.
Everybody wants Predator. I don't care.
But anyways,
What else? I'm not banned from North Carolina. I'm banned from certain parts of Colorado too.
actually we are.
That's a whole other reason. We'll never
Yeah,
ever
we
talk
don't
about
wanna
that.
talk about that. We're
What
not
a-
allowed in some parts of Colorado. It's not that bad, guys,
It's
but
not.
it's pretty
It's
dumb, actually. But anyways,
It's something we are
young.
legally obligated not to talk about. Old school games. Kim, if you love old school games, you would love Ori. It is a new school game in an old school body. Or old school. Anyway,
Layout
it's a
or
cool
what?
game. It's
Like
like a
the layout?
Metroidvania. I don't know if you ever played Metroid or Castlevania, but Ori, check it out. Definitely worth it. In PUBG, never really played PUBG. And it's great that you have a supportive family, Scoop. It's great.
Supportive families, I think, really important. That's awesome.
Yes. Most families are judgmental and difficult to get along with, Kim. They just do that so they don't have to deal with us. It's great to see that your children and your fiance are keeping you in there. For this last question, which is a good one. It's a great one, really. What do you want to be remembered for? What do you
My big heart.
want to be remembered for? They're like, yeah, whenever you needed cash, you just went to Antique Phoenicia. I want to be remembered for being the coolest dude on earth. You know,
Yeah.
you know, he went surfing in sharks like the Fonzie. You know, I'll probably never be as cool as Fonzie, but the thought that I thought that I was as cool as Fonzie is good enough for me. You know, I have a leather jacket. Or I had a leather jacket.
You don't anymore.
I don't, but I'll get one. And when I do, you'll see me going, hey.
Lordy, lordy.
Nobody's as cool as Fonzie, man. I don't care.
Or Guest. What's his name? Gaston.
Gaston?
Gaston.
Oh, yeah, Gaston's
Yeah,
probably
it's
the second
Gaston,
coolest
too.
guy. There's Fonzie, Gaston, The Rock, and then somewhere around there is me. And then Scooty and Willie. But Willie, you know, you'd be a lot cooler if you were a Bronco fan. You'd at least have 3 world championships to kind of tide you over. Yes, kind and straightforward. That's great. That's great, Willie. Good, caring, loving person. Great, Kim. That's great. And yes, we know your toe is shaped like a thumb. So use that toe to give us a thumbs up. Everybody give us a thumbs up if you can with your toe. That'd be great. Now I want to know,
Kindness would be a good one.
Scooter, can you grab things with that toe? Can you like open a bottle or?
Oh my
You're
god.
like.
My toes are like short and stubby, and then I have one ugly crooked toe.
Yes. Remember for is my kindness. Yes, kindness. I'm telling you, Scooter, if you can open a bottle with that toe, do that.
Scooter.
That will go
Is it Scooter
viral.
that
Yes,
has the
Scooter. No, he has a big toe. He has a big thumb toe. I'm telling you, man, pop a bottle with that thing, man. Get a Fanta or a
That
Coca-Cola
is
or
so
something, and
cool.
just.
I'm so glad I don't have a
And
weird
then,
foot. Like,
ooh.
at least you have a weird foot with me.
That'd be awesome, man. You know, open a bottle. Put a puzzle together with your toe.
He said, yes, I can.
I have to see it to believe it.
Do a video on
I
it.
have to see it to believe it. If I can watch you eat noodles, I will watch you open a bottle with your toe. I will. So true. Anyway, we got life to live. We got to get out of here.
Go, but we'll keep those
It's great
separate.
that-
Keep those
yeah.
ones separate so we know those ones
Okay.
we already did.
Mm. What I think we should do next time is just kind of get all the cards we have and just kind of mix them in together.
Like loaded, like everything.
Yeah, like everything, and we'll just
Ooh,
and we
we'll
could
do
just-
like Family Feud and like
Yeah,
everything all mixed together. That would be fun.
yeah, it would be fun. And I think we just grab whatever we can and just go from there. And then if you have a question, feel free to ask. It's
Yeah,
great.
like it's
great
cool
to have
that
your
you guys had
interactivity,
your
you know?
questions in here.
Yeah, definitely, Willie
That's
and Blended Bunch. You know, it's great that you're out here and you're contributing. You know,
Yeah, we had a lot of fun.
just
tonight.
don't ask us why we're banned from certain parts
Sorry
of Colorado.
that I'm kind of out of it, but hopefully soon the doctors will fix me.
Yes, hopefully soon. We go to the spine doctor soon.
Next Wednesday. So.
But thanks again for spending time with us.
Yes, and you guys have a good night, and I hope you
Have a
guys
great
have
night.
a good rest of the week, and hopefully, no promises, but hopefully we'll be on Saturday.
Mhm.
So, we'll see you then.
Alright.
Bye.
Bye.
Hit stop. Stop
Should I go
streaming.
hitting the button that I'm always... I don't even know what button to hit.
Hit stop streaming.
How? See, I think this thing's touchscreen, and I don't know how to work this thing.
I can't.
Do I have to...
Yes,
Oh, well, there you
and
go.
then hit stop streaming.
Bye. Did I do it?